Not forgiving resentment or grievances of the past is what keeps it in you. The ego is telling you, no, my resentment towards my parents, towards that past relationship is in the past and it's exclusive with that person. That's not true. Because the same mindset you have that you're looking on the past is the same mindset that's looking on the present, and it's the same mindset that's projecting and looking onto the future. So in the past, if you have resentment towards someone wronging you and you don't forgive that, then you are holding within you resentment in relationships. So you have a belief system that you can, when someone does something wrong, you can blame them for it, and you can hold resentments and be justified in it. So you will continue to have that aspect in all relationships. You cannot date someone new if and it be different if you haven't healed from your parents and haven't fully forgiven them and haven't fully forgiven any past romantic partners. It's the same thing as saying, like, someone doesn't have peace in their past, they don't know how to have a peaceful partner, because their nervous system, their belief systems don't believe that you can have a peaceful relationship, because they are holding on to resentment, the lack of peace in past relationships. And the ego's telling you time is real, meaning I can have resentment in the past and it be completely different from a future partner. That's not true, because you're going to be seeing this future partner through the same lens of what you believe. So if you believe they can do something wrong, and you can become passive aggressive, and you can become resentful, and you can become angry and blame them for taking you out of happiness, joy, and love, then you will continue to see the future relationship or the current relationship through that lens. So you will self-sabotage, and you will misinterpret something and then be justified in resentment and passive aggression. So forgiving your past is forgiving yourself. You're letting yourself adopt a different mindset, to have a different space in your nervous system where you didn't have grace and compassion for, and by forgiving it and learning to see what the highest good was. So yeah, maybe your parents weren't the greatest, whatever it was, whatever that past relationship did, you want to understand what the lesson was. Because if you can expand your mind and expand your nervous system and expand the space you have for grace and compassion, then you have it forever. Then you have that going along. So when the same thing happens in the future from somebody else, you're not upset by it. You're no longer taken out of inner peace and joy and happiness, because you have rewired your mind and your belief systems that no one can take you out of it. So if someone is, it must be your responsibility. And so why would I hold on to the resentment and the grievances and anger towards something in the past? Because it's going to continue to happen, but the ego is going to double down and deny that it's true. But you can pay attention for yourself. What relationship dynamics are repeating? Do you continuously have? It's not like someone has one emotionally unavailable partner and they never have that again. No, that's a cycle, because you're emotionally unavailable. If you believe in resentment and being passive aggressive and angry towards partners, it's because you were taught that as a child and therefore you uphold it. So whatever the dynamic is, you want to forgive it so you can set yourself free from it and have the happiness, joy, and peace that you deserve.